The notes delve into the complexities of the witches' shows and the different camera feeds. What the public sees on the witch cam is a carefully curated show of curses and spells. This is the parlor, the entry point for victims. However, the whistleblower's confession reveals a second, more sinister purpose for these performances. They are a preliminary act for a select audience. The notes describe a special class of breeders, including Mary, who are the favorites of the oligarchs. These witches, while on the public cam, are simultaneously teasing their private, elite audience. When they go off camera, it is not to rest but to move to a different cam to perform a sex show for their true viewers. These performances, which the whistleblower describes as heightened pseudo-sex shows, are part of a larger system of control and domination. The notes highlight one particularly unsettling detail, one witch's use of an old, discolored piece of rubber, a sign of the depravity and cheapness of the entire enterprise. The whistleblower's testimony is a stark warning. This ring is not only spiritually dangerous, but also a legitimate threat to global security. The operation is a web of deceit, from the carefully laundered money to the manipulation of their victims and the secret shows for their oligarch masters. It is a parasitic enterprise that uses its public-facing shows as a deceptive front for a much more extensive and sinister agenda. Chapter 3. The Hands. Curses in Plain Sight. The whistleblower's confession takes a chilling turn in its third chapter, shifting from the financial and organizational mechanics to the very heart of the witch's dark practice, their hands. The notes are meticulously detailed on this point, describing the hands not as mere appendages, but as the primary conduits for their malevolent power. They are in constant, deliberate motion, whether visible on camera or hidden from view. This is not a nervous tic. It is a continuous ritual of curses, spells, and hexes aimed at unsuspecting victims. The whistleblower's notes provide a disturbing inventory of these gestures and their specific effects. The witches, they claim, use their hands to physically and spiritually attack their targets, inflicting harm on specific parts of the body. When their hands are placed behind their heads, they are not simply relaxing. They are in fact attacking the back of your neck and working on your hair. When their hands are behind their backs, they are not resting. They are performing a curse, a hidden and continuous act of malice. Another gesture described is the twisting of their finger at the ends of their fingertips. But the most insidious and terrifying act detailed in the confession is the, quote, pulling of the finger. The whistleblower describes this as a, quote, hypnotic gesture that, according to the notes, has a direct and devastating physical effect on men.